Hello, I am Ruby Sharma, Program Manager with Windows Ecosystem Engagement Team. Today, we'll be talking about Push Button Reset. In this presentation, we'll be walking through the problems we see today with existing recovery solutions. We will give you a feature overview of Push Button Reset. We will talk about refresh versus reset. We will also talk about how to use Push Button Reset in Windows 8. And at the end, we will demo the feature. Let's talk about the problems which exist with factory recovery solution commonly available with PCs today. Most solutions simply toss out user data and cause data loss unless the customer backs up the data manually. Even if the customer decides to back up, first, they need to shell out extra money to buy the backup hardware or subscribe to a cloud backup service. Most existing solutions also take a long time, especially when including the time it takes customers to get everything back to the way they like. Customers spend anywhere from hours to days getting the system back to the state they want. In addition to data, key settings such as wireless and personalization are lost. When a customer experiences issues with the machines they call support desk, it is a common practice to prescribe factory recovery as a solution if the initial diagnostics are not successful. Unfortunately, this often leads to multiple support calls if the customer finds that their data are gone. We also lack consistency in user experience when it comes to resetting a PC in Windows ecosystem. Customers today have to learn navigating through reset experience, which is different on different machines. So in Windows 8, Microsoft has introduced an in-box reset solution. Push Button Reset will bring the machine back to the factory condition while keeping the customer data, applications, and settings intact. So in a nutshell, Push Button Reset enables customers to reset their PCs while keeping the things they care about, which is data, applications, and settings. There are two modes for Push Button Reset. First is refresh mode, which will bring operating system back to the factory condition while keeping the user data, Metro-style applications, and settings intact. We designed this mode specifically for scenarios where the customer is having problems with their PC, but they want their data to be kept. This is also the mode that we are asking our partners to prescribe to customers during support scenarios. The other mode is the reset mode, which will bring the computer back to factory condition but without user data being intact. It offers similar functionality to solutions available today and is targeted at scenarios where a customer wants to recycle their PC or give it away. Let us take a deeper look at two modes, refresh and reset. Refresh is highly recommended when the customer is experiencing the most difficult to diagnose issues. When the customer chooses refresh, a fresh copy of Windows is installed, user data is kept intact and need not be backed up by the customer. In addition to data, settings and configurations such as machine name, user accounts, wireless profiles are also preserved. Metro-style apps are reinstalled automatically without having to download them again from the Windows Store. Reset is recommended when customer is planning to recycle the PC. When the customer chooses reset, hard drive is formatted, a fresh copy of Windows is installed. In this mode, user data and applications are removed. Settings are restored to factory defaults. Let us see how push button reset can be used. To use push button reset, a recovery image is required. For an optimal user experience, OEM partners are advised to preload a push button reset compatible recovery image on a recovery partition. In scenarios where customers have installed Windows 8 themselves, they can use push button reset by inserting a DVD or USB flash drive with the Windows installation files. In a scenario when PC can start but is not working well, customer can launch push button reset from control panel. In a scenario when a PC is not starting properly, customer can launch push button reset from boot's option menu. In a scenario when the on-disk recovery environment cannot start, customer can launch push button reset from Windows installation disk. We will now show the demo of push button reset.
Hi, my name is Desmond Lee. I'm a program manager on the Windows Fundamentals team. Today we're going to look at how the refresh functionality of push button reset works. Here I have a PC which I just got back from a friend who borrowed it for a few days. Unfortunately, it's not working as well as before. I've noticed that there's an overall slowdown of the system, and I can't perform some of the common tasks I normally do. Since I don't know what my friend did with the PC, for example, what programs he might have tried to install, it's not easy for me to troubleshoot and fix the problem. Normally, in this kind of situation, I would back up my data, wipe the hard drive, and reinstall Windows along with all my software. But with Windows 8, I have a much better and quicker solution. All I have to do is refresh the PC using push button reset, and a fresh copy of Windows will be installed, and all the things I care about will be preserved. So to refresh my PC, I can go to the control panel, and I can find the refresh option under the general page. You might also notice that there's the reset option here, which I would normally use if I was planning to donate the PC or to give it to someone else. However, since I'm having a problem with this PC, I'm going to choose the refresh option. Going through the refresh experience, it tells me what's going to happen, and since I'm okay with that, I'm going to go ahead and click the refresh button to start the process. What happens next is that the PC will reboot into the Windows recovery environment. It's going to find all my data and Metro-style apps and set them aside. It then reinstalls Windows and then put all my data as well as my apps back on the PC. The whole process takes just a couple of minutes instead of the hours I would have had to do on a PC without Windows 8. So here my PC has been refreshed. I can see that my personalization settings, like my user picture or my desktop background, are all back. Also, my Metro-style apps have been reinstalled for me. And I can see that all my pictures, my documents, and even loose files that are sitting on the drive are all exactly where they were before.
So to recap, push button reset helps customer refresh their Windows 8 PCs to fix problems while keeping their data intact. It can also help customers reset their Windows 8 PC if they are planning to recycle or give it away. If you are building a Windows 8 PC, the recovery image should be preloaded on the Windows 8 machine to give an optimal user experience. Thank you.